We could watch a little bit of Mark Wiens. Couple videos. Yes, perhaps, of course, perhaps. Wait, he's been in Japan recently. No Zappa. Oh.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day.
What?
It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Fukuoka, and this is the capital of Japanese street food in Japan. Every day at about 6 p.m., the yatai, or the Japanese street food stalls, they set up and they serve all sorts of delicious food, things like ramen, gyoza, tempura. Tonight we're going on an ultimate Japanese street food tour. We're going to be eating at 5 stalls that each specializes in something different. Guaranteed there's going to be a lot of delicious, mouth-watering food coming up. We're going to meet some of the friendly people behind the yatai stalls. And
you guys making that omu rice soup
in the process. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss any of it. All coming up right now in this video. We're starting off this ultimate yatai street food tour in Fukuoka in the Tengen, kind of like the downtown area. This is the busiest area in all of Fukuoka. And right about at 6 p.m. you'll notice that the yatai, the street food stalls, start to set up. And they set up so fast. They drop off their carts with their goods. Everything is prepared. They're ready to go so fast. They do it so expertly. We are on our way to our first stall, and this is going to be an amazing place. This is one of the places I'm most looking forward to. Actually, all 5 of them.
What are your thoughts on taking gear? I don't care. You can take it if you want. I'm not ever going to take it.
We have arrived to the first place. It's called Kokin-chan, and this place is legendary. You can get the original yaki ramen, and we're hopefully going to see the entire process.
Shit looking like someone jizzed in that hoe.
Is going to begin. There's already a line going down the wall a little bit. She's just hanging up the menu, and they're about to open for service for the night.
A noodle bar? That's kind of fire, no?
We are inside the first yatai on this tour. It's so cozy in here, and because it is winter, that's why they have the plastic around the sides, so it's warm and all the heat is here, but all the food is right in front of you. They have quite a mix of different dishes, but the yaki ramen is their signature dish. We're gonna see the process right in front of us. The oden, you can feel the
steam of the Naruto type shit.
First boils the noodles fresh, and those are good-looking noodles.
Damn, looking like some good meat, whatever the fuck that is. Is that beef or pork? I can't tell. Whatever it is, it looks good as fuck. Jesus! You guys putting in some fucking neon pink shit in there. What is that, radish or something? Radish, onions, carrots, bean sprouts, hella oil. Is that oil? Can we get some like food with our oil there? Jesus, 14,000 calories. Why does that look so slimy, the noodles? Holy fuck, this shit looks slimy as fuck. Whoa, what the fuck are we eating? We get some crunch with that slime? Oh wait, that's why they put the carrots and radishes in, I guess.
There's the
bean
finished
sprout.
product. That's something magical and spectacular. The yaki ramen. And the ramen master, he is third
Sheesh.
generation. This is where you get the original fried ramen. And they finish it off
Fried
with a soup of-
ramen.
It's like boiled pig organs, and I think that's simmered down along with miso. It almost looks like a cheesy gravy, but that's miso.
Ah, fuck it.
Oh, I
I would
cannot
eat
wait
that.
to try it. Okay, here we go.
Shit looking fire, kinda.
Oh, that's so
Can we
good
get
and
away
so
from the
hearty.
camera, bro?
As opposed to being a like stir-fried noodle that it has that smoky wok flavor. This is more like a fried soup. That's just, I mean, the ramen is there, the broth has just condensed into a gravy. I think the sourness, which is coming from ponzu sauce that was in that sauce that he added to the noodles, it has this sourness to it. So warming and so comforting.
Hella. Smoky.
I ordered horuman, cabbage fried with intestines.
Ooh, I would not eat that.
So tasty. The sear of the hot plate, the chewiness of
We
those
don't fuck with no
and those
intestines
organs,
here.
and then, just the crunch of the cabbage and the chives. Good. Then additionally, they said you try the yaki ramen with mustard. I'll try some of that mustard.
Mustard. Mustard is fire as fuck.
Oh, that mustard has horseradish in it. Well, that's a nice contrast to the richness of it. This yaki ramen is something truly special. Maybe add a little chili to the...
I thought that was ketchup for a second.
You definitely do want to kind of stir that mustard and not take a whole blob of it in one bite. It's so good. Yuzu. You can smell that citrusy aroma. And it might have some of the Japanese pepper in it as well. Sancho, possibly? I love that flavor. The citrus. Like slight peppery fruitiness.
Bro, you
So
need
good.
like something crunchy with that, because even the vegetables are slimy, because they cooked it down too much. Like you need like jalapenos or something on the side. Like eat some
Stepping into
jalapenos.
Yatai number 2. This one is a legendary Yatai street food stall called Yatai Mami-chan, known for its very friendly atmosphere. They have many specialties as well, but I think they serve almost anything you can imagine Japanese food is going to be found in this stall here.
What? They have every food on the planet in this stall?
The entire Yatai knows when he's making another batch of gyoza. It's just like a fire in the
Sheesh.
hole. It just ignites.
Guy's quick with it. No, he's tryharding for the camera, bro. Chill. He's not doing that for like 5 hours straight. He's definitely tryharding for the camera.
Oh,
No cap,
man.
no cap.
Gotta give it up to Chef. Props to Chef. He does it all, and he's so fast, and he's so quick.
He's definitely
Like
tryharding.
darting around the kitchen, dancing.
Yeah, he's like darting around, bro. Like, chill, bro. Chill. We're off camera now, bro. You can stop.
Smokes out the gyoza. Oh, wow. Oh, that gyoza is absolutely incredible. Oh, it's charred on the edge. It's so smoky. And the inside is just so light.
That bro
and
thinks
fluffy.
he's prod IRL,
So
like
tasty.
actually
An
though.
omelet.
That looks hella fire. What the fuck was in there? Is that meat in there? What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ, this guy
Nick,
is alpha.
This is his famous omelet, which is made with the mento. Which
The
is
omu rice soup?
Salted, preserved,
Oh yeah, he is doing it
spicy
exactly like that.
fish roe.
Yep.
You'll find it in
Yep,
Fukuoka. It's
yep,
extremely
yep.
famous. So he still puts
But it's
some
not
of
the
that
omu
mento
rice soup,
inside
but
of
it's
the
like
omelet.
he
It's one of
cooked
his
it
famous
kinda like
dishes, the
that.
omelet.
Yeah, it's like a runny omelet almost.
Oh, that's so good. It's so
That
runny.
looks pretty good.
And you got the liquid
That looks
of the
pretty
egg
good,
plus
bro.
the
I'm not-
crunchy on the outside. Plus that flavor. Oh man, The menta has so much umami. It's such a perfect balance of saltiness, a hint of spice, and then
Shit
just that
looking far.
preserved,
Shit looking
condensed.
far.
I mean, that is the definition.
Wait,
of
see, now he's
umami
all
in an
chill in the
egg.
back and shit. Like he's not getting
Holy
recorded.
shit. That is so tasty. Next up for the beef tongue, which is another signature dish here. Man, I think no matter what you order here,
Said bro
it's gonna be
has
tasty.
fire
The tongue is cooked to
resistance.
perfection, seared on a hot fire, and just like raw and juicy on the inside. It's a one-man show. Okay, arigatou gozaimasu.
Mark Wiens is a legend.
He does it all right in this kitchen.
That's pretty fire, bro.
His cooking skills and multitasking skills. You've never seen someone like him. He's so talented, so skilled, works so hard, non-stop action. Fried rice, he just fires it out. He smokes it out in that wok. There's egg, there's pork in here, there's some vegetables, and then he finishes some of that pickled Japanese ginger, I believe, and then some scallions. Oh man, this smells so good. Fried rice. Oh. And he does it without making mistakes, just making things so
Look far, look
tasty.
far. You need to react to food
The
more?
saltiness is
To what?
perfect. The smokiness.
What, like in real life?
I love that touch
Nah,
of
we
the
chillin', we
ginger.
chillin'.
That's a delicious fried rice.
Chill out, Wiens, chill out.
Positivity,
About to get fucking
happiness,
blasted.
Delicious food. Just welcome and hospitality. Japanese cooking to the next level. It's all in one.
What are you training today in the gym?
It's
It's chest.
Such a good place. And that completes
Chest
stall
try.
number 2, ducking out of here. He is so friendly. He is so skilled. Man, talk about multitasking on the next level. Highly recommended. Food is absolutely sensationally delicious. Everything that we ate was delicious. Like, just so tasty. Such a cool place. But keep on watching. We have a lot more to eat.
I bet. Oh, this guy's putting some bass in his fucking music.
And we're at a place, this is called Kenichi.
Can we put some little baby on or something, Mark
We are
Wiens?
famous, legendary for tempura, so we're gonna eat a totally different food. I mean, that's the aim of today, is to also choose
What
new
a life.
street food stall that specializes in a different dish.
Just
every
make a
single
living
time,
by
all
like
5
having these
places.
little food
So
stalls.
tempura
That'd be
next,
fire.
and the tempura
Cooking for
master,
people
they're
and
just
shit like that.
So friendly. This place is a little bit quiet.
You get like daily people that come in that you
serious,
know every
but it's
day,
still
like
that
just
same
fire
kind of
now.
Street food atmosphere. You smell the aroma of the oil as Uncle is frying the tempura fresh as soon as you order it. My tempura set has arrived. There were 2 different sets that you could order. I got the set with 2 shrimp, with eggplant, with a variety of vegetables. I think maybe some fish in there too. That looks really good, and with the sauce on the side. Let's go in for one of those. Oh, fried hot and fresh right in front of you. Eggplant. The sauce with the radish inside.
This place would be fire, like
So
late at
hot
night
and
with a
fresh and
beer and
crispy.
shit.
Oh, that's delicious. I love eggplant. Let's try one of the shrimp.
I don't fuck with shrimp, but
that shrimp a nice dip in that sauce with the radish. Oh, I think I gotta go in vertically. Oily.
One bite, everyone knows the rules, bro.
Fresh.
8.4.
That sauce with the radish, the juiciness of the radish coming out. That's a fine plate of fresh tempura right in front of you on the street in Fukuoka. I believe that this is fish.
That's fire.
Oh wow. Definitely fish, and it just melts in your mouth. I think this is a pepper.
Can we get the prices on all this shit,
Pepper
bro?
battered and deep fried.
Why doesn't he show the prices anymore?
Oh yeah. Bell pepper.
Inflation made that shit go up hella. This shit was like $200. Nah, it's probably like $5 or something. Hella cheap shit.
There's a mushroom. There's some little small fish. There's another shrimp, a piece of pumpkin. Okay, final shrimp. Very tasty. Is it 1,100?
1,100. How much is that? 820. He's giving out free food in Japan.
It's kind of like coming out of a cave. It's so warm and cozy and delicious in there. Oh, that was good. We've got more to eat. So, I am just
Okay, honestly, that was pretty expensive. That wasn't even a lot of food. It was like 2 pieces of shrimp, 1 fish, 1 eggplant.
absolutely loving the yatai Japanese street food culture so far. The food is delicious, the friendly culture, and you like hang out, you talk with people. It has that izakaya kind of culture to it, but that's really cool. That really stands out to me, and that's something I think you will love, I love, about the yatai culture when you're in Fukuoka. Next up on this yatai Japanese street food tour, we're going to a place called Yatai Kiryu, and they're known for their Hakata ramen. Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
It's
They got pictures and
cozy in
shit?
here, and so many good aromas coming out of here. They're famous. They have a lot of food on their menu actually, but they're very.
This guy got a
famous for their
fucking
ramen.
Sapporo shirt. That's alpha. That looks hella fire. That looks like freshly made. That ramen. The noodles.
Ramen is served hot and fresh. This is Hakata style ramen. Really thick pork bone soup. It is
That looks fire.
buttery. Looks so rich. So then the noodles are boiled. Then they put them into the broth. They top it with some slices of chashu, a nice handful of sliced green onions, and then some
Holy
pickled ginger
fuck,
and
they
some
put a
sesame
fuck ton of
seeds
green
on
onions
top.
in there. I
Looks
love green
really good.
onions.
Looks really rich. Taste that broth first. Oh wow. That is so thick and hearty and rich and porky. And then you taste that kind of salty soy sauce flavor to it. Oh, and you taste the flavor of maybe like
Shit looking
like
fire.
ginger in there too.
Shit looking fire. Shit looking fire. Shit looking fire.
Man, that's so much flavor.
J Bang, let's 25 months, bro.
Some kind of pepper.
Whoa. Chill, bro. Use your teeth to like, yeah, there you go.
Nice and chewy. And oh, those noodles are great. Chewy, have a little bit of like elasticity bite to them.
Okay.
Absorbed just the right amount of that rich broth.
Back
The
to
flavor of the
Japan.
sesame seeds, the pork, and then all those green onions. And then I like that the pickled ginger in there is a nice touch. Wow, that's a tasty bowl of ramen.
Shit looking fire.
And again, Fukuoka is the birthplace of this style of ramen. This is where it was invented. This is where
Ramen,
they do it
bro.
so well.
Just say ramen, bro.
And this is just a very like rich bowl. It just feels so good.
かった飲み物からお願いしましょうか。
ゆずチューハイください。
ゆずチューハイ。
はい。
あと梅酒のソーダもあります。
梅ソーダ。ゆずチューハイと梅ソーダ。
Okay, when I came here, I was the only one. Now it's almost full. Okay, last piece of cashew, last noodles.
ありがとうございます。
Wow, that was extraordinary. Okay, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, that'll keep you warm for days. The thickness of that broth, it was like a gravy, a little bit oily, quite salty, but so tasty. And I got the firm noodles, which I really love for ramen. What a place again, yeah. Great bowl of Hakata ramen. That wraps up 4 places so far. 4 out of 5. We have one more place to go. That's gonna wrap up this.
That was $4
Yatai
for that?
Japanese street food
Sheesh.
tour.
Giving out free food. Yatai Kawachan.
Can you see the smoke coming out of the top of this tent? Oh, that smells so incredibly good. We've made it. This is number 5. This is our last yatai on this ultimate Japanese street food tour, and it's called Yatai Kawacha. Cheers to an amazing night eating through yatai street food stalls in Fukuoka. And you know what I love so much is that this is an old part of the culture of Japan. And it's been around for so many hundreds of years. And I mean, as Japan has developed and grown and progressed, you know, it's become less and less. And so now Fukuoka is really one of the main places that you'll find yatai, which I hope will be preserved, will last forever, because it's such a cool part of the culture. It's such
Yes,
a
I will come to
great
Japan one
style of
day.
eating. I mean, the interaction, the people that you get to meet is really what it's about, and the delicious food.
I got wieners. I got glizzies, bro.
And here we go, it all comes down to this. Yakitori. This place is known for their yakitori, although we ordered a couple more dishes and they have an assortment of different things. I think, while I've learned all yatai, they seem to have a specialty, but then they also serve almost everything at the same time. Although you come here for one thing and then you get a lot of, and this is like a classic izakaya. They have yakitori, they have omelets, they have a variety of organ dishes. It's quite an assortment of yakitori. There's some interesting things going on, a lot of sausagey looking meats, some meatballs, a hot dog, and there's tomatoes wrapped in ham, I believe. Everything grilled fresh, hot. Looks and smells really good, and this is what we're gonna end this tour with. I think I'll try one of these. Okay, they kind of look like meatballs, but it might be a gizzard or something.
The fuck is that?
Possibly it is
Is that like intestines?
a gizzard. Oh yeah, that's gizzard. Has that crunch to it.
The fuck is gizzard?
Oh, it's so tasty though. Wow. Like, the flavor that comes out of it is incredible. The juiciness, the crunch, and there's little onions in between it that give it a nice switch of taste. Wow. Salty.
Yeah, that is
Tasty.
nasty.
Talk about a mixed plate though of yakitori. Definitely some interesting and unique skewers. This one is the tomato wrapped in bacon or ham.
Yeah, I would eat that. Look at fire.
Oh, it's so good. That tomato just melts in your mouth into the salty bacon, smoky bacon on the outside. Next up, I think looks like almost like a little kebab. I'll add on a little bit of that chili.
Got some foreign ass meat that he's putting in his mouth.
Oh, I think that is a chicken kebab. Chicken ground up. Has a little bit of a seasoning to it. I think it has some cartilage in it too, because it has this crunch every now and then. Good, like minced chicken. Yeah, this is food that's just made to pair with beverages.
No, we could stick to some ramen, perhaps.
Again, I think this is the last dish that we have here. Matsunabe. It's just like a pig organ and intestine soup with vegetables, with cabbage.
Now, we could eat a nice steak. Maybe a ribeye steak.
Oh. Wow, that's good. Well, that broth is so salty and so much flavor. Then I only got cabbage and leeks in that, or chives, I think, in that bite. But then you have some of those wiggly pig organs in there as well. He cut up some fresh garlic and put it in that soup, which you can taste as well.
What is that?
Last skewer here I really want to try. I'm not actually totally sure what it is, but some kind of a... Whoa, it's like a really juicy, crispy, fatty pork with shiso leaf. Whoa.
This guy didn't even try the fish one?
Right here, this is going to be my final skewer of the night. My final bite.
This guy didn't even try the fish one.
At these yatai stalls. This is a good thing to end with.
Yeah.
So that's going to complete this.
Middington.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm on the coast of Japan. On the island of Kyushu in Miyazaki. And this coast is especially well known for their local Japanese red spiny lobsters. And so today we are going to go to a couple of hidden gem seafood restaurants where they specialize in lobster sashimi. It's going to be some of the greatest ever lobster sashimi in all of Japan. We're going to see the process. We're probably going to have some sashimi and some fish and some other local seafood as well. It's going to be absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to share all of the food coming up with you right now.
Mark Wiens' production value, bro, is pretty crazy. Kurt, that's 11 months.
Oh, so happy to be here.
What? They got palm trees in this place?
Oh, so happy to be here. It's so clean and air is so fresh. The ocean, driving here, the views of the sea were spectacular. And just to give you a quick perspective of where we are. We are in Japan.
This place is fire as fuck.
Kyushu, which is in southern Japan, and then we are in the Miyazaki Prefecture along the coast of Kyushu Island. And this particular coast here is famous for seafood, especially during the right season. They are famous for the Japanese.
Should I just pull up to Miyazaki, Japan, or no?
And we have just arrived to the restaurant. It is just a small family-run seafood shack, and this is a Japanese seafood hidden gem. So step inside, it's warm and cozy. Again, their main thing that you come here to eat is the local lobster. And then they also have a few other side dishes. One of the other things that we have to get is the lobster miso soup, which they're gonna make with the head from the sashimi. So we're gonna see the whole process, and then lobster sashimi is coming up. We've also reserved a table and then also asked them to book us their best quality lobster. Extra big. This is the largest size. We're gonna have sashimi. This is the local, fresh.
He said reserve the best lobster too.
Coast of Kyushu. And chef is about to make sashimi right now, and then miso soup with the head.
Damn rip, bro. This guy just ripped his shit off.
Lobster sashimi in like 20 seconds to the table. That was the fastest lobster sashimi I've ever seen in my life. Oh, that was unbelievable.
The fuck?
That is as fresh as you could possibly ever hope to imagine.
How did bro even kill him?
Wow.
This guy just like ripped his ass off? That was how he killed him?
Record fast sashimi preparation of a lobster I've ever seen. So expertly, so fast. What a centerpiece of lobster. And then the way he made that sashimi, I mean, he takes out the tail of the meat, and then you see that color. You can just see how firm and how...
Yo, chill, he might jab at us, bro. He might still be alive.
Transparency. And from what they say, because of the strong currents of the water.
Wait, he is moving. What the fuck?
The lobsters develop this really unique and distinct texture, and that's what's also gives them that
still
sweetness
alive.
And that complexity of flavor, and that's why, I mean, they're known for having some of the best lobsters in all of Japan here. I cannot wait to try it. Oh, look at that meat, the pinkness.
Damn, what
He
the
doesn't even
fuck? I
slice it.
would
He
not
kinda
eat
just, like,
that, bro. I'm not
shreds it
gonna
because
lie.
that just relies on the
That
natural
is scary,
shreds
bro.
of the lobster and the stringiness of the
That
lobster.
is like
Nice
animal,
meaty
bro.
bites of lobster as well. That color, that transparency,
The
that is
hell?
absolutely
Can we cook that a little
breathtaking.
bit or
I just
no?
want to taste the pureness of it, the Japanese way. Oh, wow. That might be the best single lobster bite I've ever had. The sweetness, the texture. It has this little bit of a chew, but then it melts in your mouth at the same time. Wow, these lobsters are the king of the seas in Japan. That bite will tell you why. That is sensational. The flavor keeps on kind of like releasing lobster juice in your mouth.
Bro, he's
Guaranteed you'll
still
never have a
moving.
fresher bite of lobster in your life.
What?
We've got a little bit of wasabi though.
Little bro's still alive to this day.
I love how he cuts it though. Just meaty, thick chunks.
As this
The
guy
natural
is just like
slices of the
laughing,
lobster.
eating his
For a
meat
quick
in front
little
of him. Unlucky,
dip in
bro.
the soy sauce and wasabi.
Unlucky, little bro.
That muscular texture. It is good with the soy sauce though and the wasabi, giving it a little bit of saltiness to contrast that sweetness.
Wait, okay, 5 minutes, we'll go back. I'm pretty sure did he even kill him? I swear to God, he just chopped his tail off, that was it.
Miso soup with the head.
I swear that was it. Did he even fucking kill this guy?
Then miso soup with the head.
Wait, he's stabbed right here. Does that kill him instantly or something? And then he fucking takes his off, that's it.
He made that lobster sashimi in like 20 seconds to the
Little bro's still alive. What happened to this guy's legs? Can we please give this guy his legs back?
Man, that is lobster in its purest and finest. I'm almost speechless when I tried this sashimi. Unfortunately, we got here too late and they sold out of it. They only had a little bit of extra fish, which they made sashimi for us. But man, their kaizendan looks so good.
Bro, still
Unfortunately,
moving?
We won't be able to taste it, but just a few slices of fish here that we can taste. Oh man.
No, you guys see he's dead and it's just like his muscles twitching or something? Like, surely he's dead by now, right?
The freshness is just
there's no way he's still alive or something.
The sweetness of that is just delicious.
That is fucked. This guy's fucking antenna hit this guy's head. Wait, look. Little bro's begging. Please kill this guy already,
That is
please.
straight up lobster like ice cream. Oh man. Liquefy, sweet, muscular. That's sensational. Time for the miso soup. Oishi. He slices that head in half and
Oh,
immediately.
little bro, there you go.
it
Finally
bursts
killed
with
him.
the tamale, the head, butter, and then directly into hot boiling water. You can see that tamale just kind of floating to the surface. That's
God.
going to mix into the soup. That's going to make it rich and add so much flavor.
Damn, would you guys eat this? I would not eat this, I'm not gonna lie. That is disgusting, bro. Like head, like brain juice and shit. And they put it in? No, that is like
Here we go, the
legit
lobster
disgusting.
miso soup. And again, he sliced that head, and he called it the tamale, he called it the miso of the lobster.
Miso.
Oh, okay. Miso. There's a little bit of tofu down here, and then there's a little bit, he added a little bit of cabbage. There's some seaweed as well. Taste that miso broth. Oh, there it is, the roe. Oh man, boil that head. All the flavors are coming out.
Jesus,
This
bro.
looks so good.
I actually got like the chills watching this. I'm actually not kidding. I like got hella cold. Drop this in 10 months.
Homily is incredible. Sweet and nutty with a hint of bitterness for complexity. Oh, that is, what a way to use a lobster head. Oh, and look at all the meat in the bottom of that head. And just scrape it out. Oh, look, the homily just comes up. It's still oozing. Oh,
Long
look at
legs are
that.
prime.
Look at that meat
Slew
with
this
the
is 67 months,
liquefying.
bro.
I like how he didn't make it too salty, so you still taste the sweetness of that lobster. That's sensational. Want some
I'll
rice
eat
to
the
taste.
rice.
Steaming, piping hot rice. Man, there's so much more meat to explore on this head too. Oh, it's such a simple preparation, and with the miso soup, it doesn't overpower any flavors of the natural lobster. And that really is the Japanese way, to be able to cook something with such simplicity and respect the natural ingredient wholeheartedly. This is one of the greatest lobsters I think I've ever had. Might be good with a little soy sauce, a little drizzle.
What? Chill, bro.
And then follow that with more of the miso soup. Oh, so warming. And the miso soup here is so good. I mean, it's not from a package. It's not fresh, it's fermented, but it is fresh in the sense that it's not packaged or chemicaled, just a natural sweetness. Good to the last drop. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, thank you, Micah. Micah.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
You get lollipops? Nice.
That was outstanding and delicious, and they're so friendly, so nice, so welcoming. It's just a family-run, small restaurant serving honest, classic, local, as fresh as possible seafood. And again, the fastest ever lobster sashimi. From here, we're gonna head down the coast just a little ways, and there's some other seafood restaurants. We're gonna try to go to one more seafood restaurant and especially focus on a kaisendan, and maybe see what else they have on the menu. But that's the plan. We need some more seafood.
Can we get like a McLaren 720S
Literally
drop
just a few
top
hundred
spider in
meters
this
down
area?
from the
Can we
last
not drive in
restaurant
these
down
box
the beach.
cars?
We are at the next seafood restaurant. This place is extremely popular, very famous. They're known again for lobsters, but they have kaisendans, they have sushi, they have local fresh seafood. So we're gonna hopefully eat some fish here. Oh, this place is so
Ooh,
nice.
the sitting on the
And
ground.
We're sitting upstairs.
brings me
so we
back.
have a view over the bay. Oh, what a beautiful restaurant.
I only
here.
sat on the ground to eat.
Ready for some
We had
fish now after
a
that
ground
lobster.
table,
Looks like a
like
type
the
of
most pure
local
Korean
seafood.
Asian shit
There's
you
a
can
little
imagine
appetizer.
in your
Oh,
head.
you can see it's kind of like foamy from that seawater, almost like noodles. Wow. Oh, that's incredible. It's sweet and sour.
The
Kinda feel like
fuck
noodles
is
your
in
mouth.
there? Someone
Slimy.
came in there, bro.
So many flavors. It's really good.
Can we talk to the chef about that, bro?
So it is like
What
vinegar
little
and
bro do
sugar,
to the dish?
Sugar and soy sauce.
That gives it a real sweet and sour taste to it. Very slippery. This is a surprise non-seafood, but Miyazaki chicken. This is chicken nanban, deep fried chicken, and then with tartar sauce.
Deep fried? That shit looking hella like, what do you call it, soggy,
Juicy
not
it is. Some
crunchy.
onions down there, some sauce as well, and then the Japanese tartar sauce. This is a total surprise non-seafood dish, but it came with our entire
Bah, I would still
set
eat
meal
it.
here, and this is something that you'll find.
This shit
across
looking hella
Miyazaki.
fire,
It's
though, I'm
very
not gonna
famous,
lie.
because again, well, like we're covering in another episode,
thinks they're 9
Miyazaki
months.
chicken is some of the best chicken on earth in Japan.
Can we get some crunch with that chicken? Jesus. Shit looking fire, though.
Oh, that is so juicy. That is delicious. It's fried chicken, but then it's just like absorbed with this kind of salty, slightly acidic, sweet sauce with the creaminess of the tartar sauce.
Really, really tasty.
お醤油があります。
Wow. Lecker.
This is
The
impressive.
fuck is that little kid eating?
Freshness, the color
If
of
I
the
was a little
seafood
kid and
is
I'm eating
just
this shit,
so
I'd be like, what
vibrant.
the
You can
fuck
tell
am I
how
eating?
fresh it is.
Can we get some, like,
Amazing
dinosaur chicken
mixed
nuggets?
sashimi platter.
He said,
and it
Micah,
includes
come
the
eat this.
centerpiece, which is a horse mackerel, and some other varieties of fish. I think there's some squid on there,
That's
and
their
then a
kid.
whole abalone sashimi as well. That is just gorgeous. But then the main thing that we came, also to their specialty here is the kaisendan. That's a mix of different seafood over rice. Let's just get started with that sashimi. Soy sauce. Cannot resist this first piece of fish. Look at how perfect it is. Oh man, that looks like a slice of butter.
What did you just say?
But
Perfect or perfect? Shit looking fire. I'm not gonna cap.
Oh. Not only does it look like butter, it feels like butter in your mouth. That just melts. There's zero stringiness to it. Just dissolves on your tongue.
What? This guy just said
It's
that
the
shit's
purest
raw.
sashimi
No.
ever. Wow, it's
What?
so good. I think this one up
Little bro,
top here is
stupid.
the horse mackerel, which is what the centerpiece is.
Little bro never heard of sushi in his life. Or sashimi.
Wow. That's so fresh. That one has a totally different texture. Not so buttery, more of a crisp texture to it. Moving right along. The red meat of the tuna.
Sheesh.
So pure.
That tuna's looking stupid fire.
It's butter again. Just melts with no gristle or chewy bits whatsoever. Abalone sashimi.
The fuck was that? Is that a mushroom?
The crispy texture. Yeah, it feels like cartilage in your mouth. One of the questions I had is what's the difference between chirashidan and kaisendan? Something I just learned is that chirashidan is like the rice is vinegared and sweetened, just like sushi rice. And so it's basically sushi in a bowl with all the different toppings. A kaisendan is just straight up rice with the variety of seafoods on top. And actually, there's even a few pieces of fried chicken on top as well. So it's more like everything fresh right on top of a fresh bowl of rice. That's the kaisendan, and that's something that
Real
they
as a
specialize in
2
here.
months.
This is a beautiful, it's like a bouquet. Looks like a flower arrangement of different seafoods all on top. There's abalone, there's shrimp, there's fish, there's salmon roe, there's egg, there's, I think, a scallop. There must be at least a dozen different things going on top of this rice. It's beautiful.
Scallops
This
are
is the
fire.
sauce for the kaisendan, which you can drizzle a little bit of a sweet soy sauce, I think. And then you can drizzle a little bit of this on. Start with a little drizzle. Look at that. There's so many things. Fried fish skin. There's I think this is the minced fatty tuna. Wasabi.
That shit looks hella fire, that fatty tuna.
Should we start with that shrimp
I don't
right
know
now?
about that shrimp, bro. We
There's
can
some
chill
of the
on
same
that.
fish that was on our sashimi plate as well. Oh, that's abalone. That's the little hook of the abalone.
The hell is
More
that?
abalone on here. Scallop. There's so much
A
going
scallop
on.
looks fire.
That shrimp is calling my name though. That looks like it's melting with sweetness.
No, I don't like shrimp.
Oh, it's like a candy shrimp. It's so sweet. And the texture. Superb. Wow, the sweetness. Oh, there's some of those little fish under there I didn't even know. With the warm rice on the bottom. This is just seafood, I think, in its purest form. I mean, nothing is added. Just that drizzle of soy sauce over it, but it's just the pure taste of the rice. All the different fresh seafoods. This is the taste of sea,
Nash on the
completely
table.
untouched in a bowl. Sliced and in your bowl. And that wasabi, until it's freshly grated, it's so mild. How about that crispy fish skin? Really crispy. I think it's fried fish. Really heavy and dense. It's 99% raw, but just one thing deep fried. Wait. It almost has the texture of chicken, but I think it's fish. Deep fried, but really dense. Like it's heavy. Just ultra fresh rice ball.
Yeah, I
Seafood.
wouldn't eat it. I would eat
With an
like
entire sea of seafood over it.
probably like 75% of that bowl.
And then finally the miso soup. Whoa, with a big piece of fish in it too.
Yeah, I would eat that for sure.
Okay, let's
All
try
of
that
it.
Fish first.
Okay, if you take off the skin.
Oh. That fish melts in your mouth. And that miso soup is so soothing. It has this sweetness to it. And it's also, you can see the fish oil floating around on top. That gives it so much flavor. Final move, she said you could, once you start getting to the bottom of your kaisen dan, you can add on this broth or soup. So I think we're to that point. I'm gonna try it. Oh, is that the right thing to do? Oh, and then eat it with a spoon. Oh, it's like a broth. A soupy rice porridge with the rest of the seafood and rice. I don't know if it's kind of a kelp flavor,
Is that tea?
but it's lots of
Put
umami,
tea in there.
even though it's not salty.
I'm pretty sure
it's
that's
really good
tea.
at the end of your meal. Soothing, but what a sashimi overdose in some of the freshest fish like ever. So good, so sweet, so natural. Seafood in its absolute purity and freshest state possible.
It's soup, bro. What do you mean tea?
We just finished with the kaisen
Well, yeah,
dan
soup
and
is
that
water,
sashimi
basically, bro.
platter, one of the
But I think that's
best,
tea. No
freshest
cap.
possible, triple or quadruple,
No
and
zap,
not
no
even
lap,
close
no
to the
cap.
freshness and the quality. It's some insane.
Alright, let's go next. That was a good video, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Kagoshima. A place that is
What? The guy actually
synonymous
changes
with
videos up.
Kagoshima
Soaking instead of 13
Kurobuta,
months moon, they said
the
2 months.
premium, the greatest quality, tastiest pork in all of Japan. And so today we are going on a Kagoshima Kurobuta tour. We'll be eating deep fried tonkatsu. We'll be eating flash boiled shabu shabu, which is going to be life
Shit looking
changing.
fire.
That is the juiciest, most tender pork I think I've ever had. That is outstanding.
Shit looking fire.
Wow.
And then we'll be finishing at a local izakaya. It's going to be a day of some of the greatest pork in all of Japan, and you're not going to want to miss any of it. All coming up right now for you in this video.
Guys, production value went up, bro. What the fuck? Kagoshima.
Oh, it's a wet and rainy, cloudy day in Kagoshima. But before we get started eating, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Kagoshima Kurobuta pigs, which today is all about. And they really are the premium, some of the best pigs in all of Japan. I think when Japanese people think about Kagoshima, probably the first thing they think about is the local pork and the Kagoshima Kurobuta. It really is the premium, kind of like the Kobe beef of pigs. The history of Kagoshima Kurobuta pigs dates back about 400 years ago when black-haired pigs were brought to Kagoshima from the Ryukyu Kingdom. They were just
Bro,
loved
what is this,
and
a
prized
history
for
lesson,
their
bro? What's going
delicious
on?
taste. Then moving forward a few hundred years, black-haired Berkshire pigs from the United Kingdom were brought to Kagoshima, and they were crossbred with those initial pigs, which created a new and distinct pig and what today is known as Kagoshima Kurobuta. And when you look at a Kurobuta pork, it looks really fatty, and yet people say that the taste and the feel is actually not all that greasy or heavy, and the fat is actually said to be healthier than other pigs. I mean, kind of like the Iberian pigs, where they eat acorns. And I was actually reading one source, but it's unverified, so don't hold me accountable to this. But I was reading that the Kurobuta pigs are actually scientifically proven to be 4 times tastier than other normal pigs. Can you imagine? I mean, 4 times more flavor than the bacon that you ate for breakfast today. Okay, I think that's enough history. Let's
They've
taste
been
it for
mean.
ourselves. We're starting with something big. This is something that you
Scientifically
absolutely have
proven
eat,
to
one of the
be
most popular
tastier.
foods in all of Kagoshima.
The fuck, bro? Wow. Can we please get the source to that?
We are in, and this restaurant just went as direct as possible with the name of the restaurant. It's just straight up called Kurobuta, and they're famous for their tonkatsu, which is Kagoshima Kurobuta pork cutlet, deep fried, breaded and deep fried, but they have a very special version. And so the menu is mostly based on tonkatsu. You have a variety, and you'll see immediately that this place is famous for, I mean, there's two different types. One is the normal golden breadcrumbs crust casing, and the other is a black crust, which is made with.
How much is 2,600 Japanese dollars to USD?
One of each, so that we'll be able to compare the difference and taste the difference. And as we're waiting for our pork tonkatsu to fries, just taking a look at around this place.
20?
This place is legendary. So many people, celebrities, famous.
Wait,
people
how much
that
did I
come
even
here
say? Was it
to Kagoshima
2,600?
to eat their tonkatsu.
It's $20?
right here, the kurobata pork. This is really a classic, really
I
iconic
already know
restaurant.
the conversion then.
It's straight up.
That means
it's called
$10 is
kurobata,
$13.
this restaurant.
10 USD is 13 Japanese dollars.
My anticipation for eating pork is at an all-time high. I've never been so
I got the
excited.
conversion. That means $1 is 1.3.
これは同じこっちですね。この午前の2人の方、ゴージャスの方ですね。分かれてます。2つに。
Okay, here we go. We got
Bro,
two different versions.
no, my chat is all stupid, bro. Like, half of you are typing, wait, USD to Japan. Yeah. Yeah, one is 130, yeah, 1.3. One is 1.3, bro. You guys are all fucking lying in chat saying no when I said that. You fucking liars. I'm fucking right.
Once again, same pork on the inside, but then two different breadings. That black one is super unique here. That's something they specialize in, and we should taste that immediately first. But it came with this whole set. There's the cabbage salad. There's
This is
miso soup,
130?
some
Well, you know what I
vegetables,
meant,
and
bro.
rice.
1.3.
And
Just like the
I believe that
easier to
there's
think
a
about.
trough here for all your dipping sauces, and there's a couple of unique dipping sauces which we will definitely explore once we taste it. Just look at that breading. That is a thing of just precision and beauty. Look at the insides of it. Oh, that breading. Oh, that korubata.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
you can see how
dun.
juicy. It's actually quite a thick battered coating as well. Here we go. First bite.
Still not correct? Well, yeah. You guys had a terrible
tender,
quick mass,
so
bro.
juicy
That's
and
why I'm the
fatty.
fucking goat.
Amazingly, that breading, it looks kind of thick, but it just kind of disperses in your mouth. You don't even know where it goes. It just kind of dissolves on your tongue. Oh, and it does kind of have a smoky flavor to it. Blackened sesame seeds in those breadcrumbs. Not salty at all. You're supposed to add your own salt, add your own sauce if you like. It's just so pure, so fresh and clean tasting. And it's true. I mean, it's fatty, but it doesn't feel oily, even when it's deep fried like that.
Bro, just look at
It
the
does have a
plate, bro.
naturally
What you talking
sweet
about?
taste to
No
it as
oil.
well. Those amino acids, the pigs fed by the sweet potatoes and the rice brands that just translate directly into the flavor profile of the kurobata. Okay, it looks incredibly bready, but seriously, will just kind of melt in your mouth and you won't even
Gee,
know
that shit
there's
hella
flavor in it.
flaky.
Look at this version.
Jesus,
I'm gonna-
that shit
I gotta
looking
press
fire.
that down to show you that juiciness of that pig. I mean, you could just squeeze it in your chopstick and the grains of the pig would just, it's so tender that it would just fall apart, and yet it's not mushy at all. It's just a perfect premium pork texture. Oh, wow, that's butter. Oh,
Shit is looking
bread
fire,
comes with
though.
a
I'm not
little
gonna
bit of a
lie.
Different taste. Definitely, you can taste the charcoaly roasted flavor of the black breadcrumbs. Whereas this one is more just that golden crispy. I'm gonna try this one just dipped in that mustard.
Haram ew. What?
I like it with the mustard. We have a bunch more sauces to try.
Bro forgot that the whole world isn't just like his religion, bro.
Hey, he was mentioning that the most popular option is just that salt. That it's called Yakushima's natural salt. And I like, yeah, how it's not, the batter is not really salty at all.
That should look fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That salt, it's just so pure. Leaves the natural taste of the pig, of the breadcrumbs. And there's such a complexity to that salt.
Guys said chat turned Muslim every Ramadan.
Yeah.
I'm geeked, he said. That was the only word we used back then in Seattle.
Miso sauce is specific to Kagoshima. I think
For
it's
kids who smoke,
unique here. I think
get geeked.
it's not very common in other parts of Japan, but the miso dipping sauce.
I feel like every region has their own saying. When like you were high as fuck, in Seattle it was geeked.
The juiciness of that pork is insane. Okay, the miso sauce. You can taste the miso and that like fermented flavor punch.
Zooted? Nah, I was never
That sometimes
zooted
has
in
a little bit
Seattle.
of
That
sour.
shit is cringe to us. No?
Maybe a little bit of ponzu in there mixed in because it has that sour acidity to it as well. Really, really good. Okay, and this is the final sauce, which is the homemade pork cutlet sauce, which is more of a maybe the sauce that you think of when you get a tonkatsu.
Holy fuck, bro. Can we get some meat with that bread?
Yeah. Just melts down in your mouth. That sauce is more of a sweet and sour, kind of a tangy, sticky sauce.
That shit looking
They are
stupid
really
fire
good,
though, I'm not
but
gonna
I
lie.
really do understand the attraction of just pure salt. Keep it the pure flavor. Really focused on that natural sweetness, that like intense, porky flavor. Oddly refreshing at the same time. Flavor of
What?
the pig. Okay, rice.
Did you just say that's refreshing?
Also, there's a cabbage salad, very finely shaved, which is also very common. I think always served with
Do we know what
tonkatsu.
refreshing means? Like that would be refreshing right there.
Go with that Japanese dressing. Look at how finely shaved that cabbage is. Oh, with that Japanese dressing, the sweet and sour. Oh, and that cabbage is so juicy when it's cut thin like this. Well, that's extremely refreshing.
Oh, there you go.
There's also miso soup. Oh, nice. Even the miso soup has pork in it. Kurobata.
Shit looking fire. Jesus.
Oh, that miso soup is so rich and flavorful. Such a balance of flavor. And a little bit of citrus in
Probably
there.
had it.
That miso soup is on the next level. Okay, I think this is burdock root. Wow. That's delicious.
Bro's eating
So
what?
juicy,
Is that a
tastes
tree?
of sesame.
This guy's eating
And
some trees.
Some other small pickles along with your entire set here. Okay, but let's get back to the tonkatsu.
Bro got a mouth on him. The fuck is that? Thought he was gonna take half a bite right
That's
there.
my last bite. That was kind of filling. But it is remarkable how light and...
Light?
It's odd to say that eating pig is refreshing, but it is kind of refreshing. Okay. We
Nah,
have a
bro's
lot more to eat
tripping.
today.
Bro's
Let's
actually tripping.
continue to the next place.
Wow, how much was that?
To the next place.
$48, $47. That's cheap, bro. They give me out free food.
Next up, we are on one of the market walking streets in Kagoshima, and we're going to eat at the next restaurant. This is another prime example. I think it's probably one of the purest, one of the best ways to really taste the flavor of any kind of meat that you eat. The Japanese way, the minimalist, the simplicity, and that's gonna just focus on the quality of the kurobata. So we're gonna step into the next restaurant right behind me. Oh, this place is
Bro, I love this sitting down on the floor and shit. The Asian style. That shit is fire.
Room here.
No Zappa.
Shabu right in the center. Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna be eating shabu shabu.
We actually had pre-ordered, and so they just brought us our shabu shabu.
Jesus
as
Christ.
soon as we sat
That was looking
down.
good.
And the first thing he did actually is there's some pieces of
$47 is
garlic
food
on
for a
the
week,
fork.
bro.
He put
That's
the
half of one
garlic
DoorDash
into
order
the
for me.
soup broth, and that's already starting to boil, and I can already smell that aroma.
Yeah, I'm trolling.
This is the Kagoshima Kurobuta pork. It's so beautifully arranged. Look at that mix of fat and red meat.
Jesus.
There's 3 or 4 tones to this meat. It's so beautiful. This is the authentic. This is the real.
Said bros DoorDashing Nobu.
Super thin slices. It's beautiful. One of the unique things about this particular shop is that it used to be, and it still is, a soba shop. They sell soba, fresh buckwheat noodles. And so their shabu, it is the water, the broth that you boil the thin slices of
Shit,
pork
looking
in.
like the
It is
chef
actual
took a
water
turn
that
in
the
that
soba is
fucking
boiled
bowl.
in. And then we'll also get to eat some of the
Jesus.
fresh buckwheat noodles that they serve for us as well. And then additionally, there's fresh seasonal vegetables. You can just feel the quality and the care that's put into
I
the
said
food here.
what?
And just just ultra quality. I already pulled up a piece, but it's just literally almost transparent, paper thin. I can see through it to you. Look at that amount of fat, though. Healthy fat.
That looks fucking crazy, bro.
This is one of the popular seasonings. I think a mix of green chilies and yuzu citrus, and then also comes with finely shaved the white leeks and soba broth. This is for dipping. Oh, it looks so pure and so clean. So it is kind of like a dashi.
Yes.
With a bonito flakes broth with the finely shaved, very high quality leeks. And so this will be used to get the dipping sauce, but it's so clean, so pure. Yuzu gosho. Take a little bit and put it into your dipping broth as well. Wow. I cannot wait to feast upon these plates of kurobuta. Oh, so those are some more cuts of some are from kurobuta, others from other pigs, and different cuts to see that different fat ratios. But wow, that is an experience. As it sits here, it's just starting to kind of
Shit looking in a retarded fire.
Look at that. Oh. So you go in, and literally, it's like 3 times back and forth, and you're done. He said you can also eat it rare.
Jesus
Because this is of
Christ.
the highest quality. Literally 2 seconds in
Can
the
I
broth,
say
and eat it
that?
with a
What,
lot of leeks.
retard? Yeah.
Okay, here we go, my first bite.
Why is this guy just sitting there watching him? I feel like it's just like a little weird, no?
Oishi. Okay. I have never
Alright, should we
had a
get out of the
shabu
room
like this.
now, or what's going on?
On the next level. You don't even need teeth to chew that. It just dissolves in your mouth. And the flavors are so light and delicate and so balanced. So pure. Nothing's overpowering. That is
Yo, bro,
an
he's eating.
unbelievable experience in your mouth.
Wait, should we feed the other people in the room or no? I'm pretty sure there's legit like 6 people in this room just staring at him. I'm done.
That is the
I can imagine there's definitely 3 people on this side. The recorder's in the middle of someone to the right, left. Because I'm pretty sure the wife and the kid is there too, or
Yes.
something.
most tender pork.
And then there's like 2 people standing behind them too.
with that yuzu that gives it a little bit of a bright citrusy taste to it. The quality, but not overpowering at all. That is outstanding. I think with shabu shabu, it's the greatest way to feel and taste the quality of the meat of the kurobuta because nothing's covering it up. Nothing is overly salty. You've just got that pure, that's basically just noodle water that you're boiling it in. And then with the broth, that dashi stock is just very light, not overpowering, not even salty. That is sensational. And I will add some more leeks to my dipping broth. And they said like each person usually eats 3 full bowls of the leeks because it goes so well with that texture. And what I was noticing is those leeks are so mild. They almost don't have a flavor. It's more of a texture. And they said they wash them for 1 hour to like get out all the flavor. So you mostly get that like kind of watery.
Wash them for an
crunch
hour?
to go with that pork that changes the texture. They're so mild. It's
Jesus.
Just, wow.
Fucking YBG.
Okay, so
Chillin'.
next up I'm trying that other piece of pork, and this is similar to what we have in that floral arrangement, except this one includes some of the skin, so you can tell it's going to add another dimension of texture. There's an outer layer of skin on this cut. That's that same melt in your mouth texture, but with that little layer of like paper fine skin that gives it a little chewy bite. And amazing yet again. It's like more than 50%
Shit
fat,
is looking
but
fire,
the quality
though.
of the fat, the sweetness, that distinct taste of the kurobata, and that just ensures the quality and
Fucking
flavor
A, bud.
profile. Kagoshima produces the best pork in all of Japan.
Mia, this
Add
is
more.
16
There's
months.
Vegetable, look at all, this whole thing basically leaks on the bottom here. Oh, so the actually the bottom, the white part of the leeks was in the broth. These are the green parts of the leeks here for the soup to boil in. Let's throw these in. Throw in the needle mushrooms.
Bro's eating grass.
Radish. Okay, so we just now cook it for 1 minute. Lightly. Everything just lightly cooked, or even just blanched, basically. That's almost good. We'll go
Same
for
one, they
another
said
pork, I
19
guess.
months.
Just kind of layer it in. Basically, don't even need to cook it. And then you can just scoop up some of those vegetables with some of the variety of those vegetables. There we go. How about like that?
Can I get some meat with the
Everything
fucking grass?
gets dunked, submerged. The crunch. Delicious.
Okay.
It's not only about the pork here, the vegetables are such good quality, so incredibly fresh.
Bro thought he was a cow. Can we get some meat in us? Pause.
And we still have the soba.
Heat, that's at 20 months. Oh, they got noodles too? That's fire.
So the soba takes 1 minute. This is a special, high quality soba, and I do love soba, one of my favorite noodles. Takes exactly 1 minute. And again, same procedure.
Noodles
Use at the
with
end of your
pork
meal.
and shit? That would be hella
Final
fire.
round of this just flawless meal. Into the broth. Same procedure. Oh, to finish your meal. Look at that. Look at those noodles. Wow. Buckwheat, but some type of special part of the buckwheat where it's not brown, it's whiter in color. So buckwheat is actually a seed, and so this is coming from the center of the seed, this buckwheat noodle. Wow.
Can we get some meat with that or no?
Like everything in this meal, so clean, so quality. The texture is perfect, slightly chewy, and just absorbing with those leeks and with that dashi stock. And then also infused with the flavor of the sweet pork and vegetables in the broth. Wow, that's just like the sweet finale to one of the greatest, I mean, by far, the best shabu shabu meal I've had. Probably some of the best pork I think I've ever tasted, without a doubt. You know, when I was reading in that article where they actually scientifically proved that kurobata is 4 times tastier because of the amino acids in the fatty chains, and after eating this, I finally believe it. Almost forgot one more thing that we have to try.
Wait, little bro's
These are
still
the
sitting there
smallest
watching him.
Oranges. It's not a mandarin, it's not a tangerine, it's an orange. And they're in the Guinness World Record for the smallest oranges, but they come from here locally in Kagoshima. This is going to be the perfect dessert. Oh, even the aroma of it. You could definitely eat this whole orange in one bite, but I'm gonna savor it.
Bro, it's just an
So
orange.
sweet. Yeah, so juicy. Look. The quality of everything here is on another level. This is really refreshing. Perfect ending.
$55 for that whole meal? That's pretty cheap. Just giving out free meals.
It's already been an outstanding day. I mean, that shabu shabu especially just blew me away, took me by surprise, and just showed us truly the magnificence of the Kurobata Kagoshima style. But we have one more place to go to, and it's more of an izakaya style, little bites of food with drinks. But we're mainly going here to eat one more dish with that they're gonna make with
They
Kurobata.
fucking with the red wine in Asia, bro?
Japan, it's already a good sign. There's always good things underground.
Oh, this place is really
Like a
beautiful.
little
It's an
Pinot
izakaya,
Noir, perhaps
so it is a
Russian
bar
River Valley,
with
Napa
food.
Valley
And
type
we
of
got here immediately as they
thing?
opened very early, so that's why we're the first ones here. But it's a beautiful place. It's tavern style. I love the wood. They have all the bottles of beverages lined up, and from what she was explaining to me, it's a type of sochu. Which is the local
Sochu.
beverage.
Bro, why is this guy
of
trying so hard to
Kagoshima,
pronounce this
which is
shit,
very
bro?
Popular. Because
we just
remember
say it
how
like a normal
the
person?
Pigs eat sweet potatoes, but they also make an alcohol from the sweet potatoes, which is the sochu. And so I'm trying one of the popular beverages of Kagoshima, a sochu made from sweet potatoes. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a little bit sweet. Really nice. Oh,
You're
it's gonna go great together
capping.
with our final
Wait, regular soju's disgusting.
dishes.
It almost just tastes like tequila or vodka, bro. For way less percent, like alcohol percent.
Oh, that's
But like flavored soju, like what apple flavor, that's all good.
pretty strong.
Like the regular is almost is undrinkable.
Oh,
Oh, it's different. Oh, but it's probably the same shit though. It probably smells like or tastes like shit.
okay. But before the main dishes come out, I think these are just some of the little appetizer snacks. All sorts of different things from tofu and little fish and peanuts to looks like some more Kagoshima pork.
He likes it though. Well, he's just lying to you.
Little fish.
Like, give little bro water, bro. He'll drink that over it.
Delicious. I think it's fish. I'm not even totally sure. And this is one of
Bro
the
doesn't
main
even know what
dishes
he's
that we-
eating.
Oh, there's a little bit of. Didn't even see the dab of mustard on the side there. But this is kurobata pork, of course, from Kagoshima, and then braised, I believe. Look at that fattiness. That fatty. Oh, it's
Jesus
hot.
Christ.
Braised. Oh, there's a bone in there.
Shit
Oh,
is stupid
braised
tender.
with spices and oh, this is so aromatic.
It's just like melting in the
Oh, it's
dish.
gonna be so tender. They happen to have
That
another
looks hella
dish on
fire.
the menu too that we ordered too, but this is the main dish that we came to eat that they're most famous for here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, oh, wow!
Shit is looking fire.
That it's so incredible how the meat is so defined and pronounced from the fats, and then the fat you just immediately totally dissolves, and then you've got the stringiness of the meat.
That shit with rice would
Braised
be
is so
crazy.
light, not salty at all. Just so delicate, so sweet and pure, and that's what today has been all about. And then into that mustard a little bit. Oh, and this is one of the young, I think it's a young bone too, so you can eat all the cartilage bits as well.
I like how they put their condiments on the side, like on the side of the bowl. That's fire. Genius.
Oh, with that mustard, hot mustard. That bumps up like the flavor profile. And yeah, you can eat all of those little cartilagey bones and everything. Oh, so soft and tender.
Bro, that shit almost looks like
It's extremely tasty.
fish tender. Like white fish. It's like
Ultra
just
tender.
falling off.
What a little porky snack. Delicious. We got one more. This might be the final kurobota dish of the day. It's called kurobota misoyaki. I believe that the pork is marinated in miso.
Shit
and
looks
then
hella
grilled.
fire.
Oh, this smells unbelievable. And then served with that fine shredded cabbage. I think we've reached the end of this pig tour of Kagoshima today. I think this is the final pork dish. And what a pig, what a
just experience of pork it's been, of some of the highest quality pork I've ever eaten. Oh.
Damn.
Again and again. You immediately taste the ginger. Ginger and miso, I think that's what it's marinated in. And then just kind of grilled and caramelized onto the surface of that pork cutlet. That is, again, juicy, flavorful, sweet. Just, there's so much flavor. And then we did get one more
Shit
dish.
is looking
it's not pork
stupid
based, though.
fire.
Okay, this is a fried fish paste. It's very famous in Kagoshima as well. And you can eat it along with a little bit of this wasabi, she said. Oh, this feels really spongy.
That looks good too, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. That is... Oh, the wasabi.
Oh yeah, except the
So
wasabi.
spongy and juicy.
That wasabi would
Really
fuck,
good. The texture
like
is
fuck
incredible.
me up.
Food is
Damn.
delicious, it's friendly, and again, that basement atmosphere.
Shit was
Some of the
looking
best places in
hella
Japan.
fire.
What a day. What
$42?
an ending.
Just giving out free food in fucking Japan.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Yanagawa on the island of Kyushu in southern Japan. This city is famous for its canals and it's famous for its eel or unagi. And so today we are gonna spend a day touring the city. We're gonna take a boat ride. We are going to eat at one of the most famous unagi restaurants that dates back over 300
Why'd everyone say, "What the
years
fuck?"
ago. Hey everyone,
What
hope
just
you're
happened?
having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Yanagawa on the island of Kyushu in southern Japan. This
Wait, this guy actually got butthurt. He said you need to realize the rest of the world is poor.
city
Yep.
is famous for its canals.
Japan is poor.
and it's famous for its
And I'm trolling, bro. Obviously, $50 isn't free food. You fucking idiot. That's the point of the fucking troll.
Morning
That's the
from
point of the joke.
Fukuoka. While we're actually walking to the train station, it was snowing this morning, which I think is pretty rare in Fukuoka. It's very cold. We are at the Tenjin train station in Fukuoka. We're gonna take the train to Yanagawa today. And originally I believe we were supposed to take a car, but then they said there might be ice on the road, so that's why we're taking the train. We're on our way. Gonna maybe stop for a quick bowl of noodles for breakfast.
Yepio is a prime.
We're on the train to Yanagawa. It's gonna be about a 45-minute ride. Everything is just so efficient and so to the mark in Japan. Welcome, we made it to the city of Yanagawa. And
Shit looking
Yanagawa
depressing, bro.
is famous for two main things. Eating unagi, which are eels, which I can actually smell it in the air, but it's also famous for its extensive network of canals. And so the first thing that we're gonna do today is take one of the traditional boats through the canals.
Alright. Bet.
Very cool. We are at the boats now, and this is called a dongon bune. Oh, nice. Oh, and they even have a blanket for you on the boat. You sit on the ground. Oh, and they have a blanket, which I think we're gonna need. Actually,
we get, like,
it's
a
really
motor
cold
on there?
outside,
Go
but
faster a
because of this
bit?
table, and there's a heater, I think, under the table, and then the blanket. It's so warm. Oh, and it's just so beautiful and so peaceful. And you can just imagine life just hundreds of years ago along the canals. So peaceful, so natural. And I bought this warm tea at the train station before coming. So relaxing. So relaxing.
What is this smile at the end? We could have cut that off like a little before that, no? Alright, little bro got some radio on the boat too.
He rows by hand, he sings, and I mean, partly because it's no motor, that's what makes it so peaceful, so tranquil. And Uncle, who is our captain, who is also mentioning that there's over 900 kilometers of canals in Yanagawa. Going down the canal on the boat, I'm definitely getting aromas of unagi wafting.
How much is
from
900
restaurants on the
kilometers?
side.
That's like...
Oh man, it smells so good. There's no less than 24 restaurants in Yanagawa.
That's like
serving
550 miles, no?
unagi. A little bit of a low squeeze.
I'm a genius.
I think that was
My
about
conversion
a 15,
in my
20
head.
minute ride, so peaceful. But my desire to eat unagi eel has never been so high in my life. Oh, I can't wait. The first restaurant that we're going to, it was actually recommended as his favorite from our captain, and it's called Fukuryu. I know, but thank you.
Shit looking fire. Shit looking like the Japanese medieval times in there.
Oh, this place is just so warm and cozy. Immediately served some green tea. And you can choose a number of different sets. I mean, everything is unagi, but they have the full size and they have the half portion small size. I went pretty simple.
$20 for that?
Focusing on the
Not too
unagi
shabby.
with
Free food.
rice in the box, and then I think served with some soup on the side. But again, this is just the first eel place. We're going to like the original place later on this afternoon. This restaurant itself is really beautiful. You can choose a number of different seating areas. They have a main dining room where they have full tables, but then they have Japanese style dining with little private compartments, as well as more of an open area on the tatami, the traditional mats, with a beautiful Japanese garden in the center.
Sheesh. That is hella fire as a view.
Yes, it has arrived. Oh, there are few gifts in the world I'd rather see than a lacquer wooden box full of grilled eel and rice. Okay, here it is. The aromas are already coming out. Let's reveal the box.
That looks
that
hella
steam
fire.
That comes out. Oh,
I'm not a
the
eel fan, but that
the
shit looking
sauce,
fire.
The flavor, the aroma of the smoke. Oh, that just smells so good. The aroma of the fire on the eel. And this technique that they prepare the eel here, I know is unique to Yanagawa and to this region of Japan, where it's steamed, I believe, and then it's grilled, and then the sweet sauce, the rice is below, and then what's also unique is they serve some chopped very thin egg. Okay, so you have the shaved egg on top and very thin, like an extremely thin omelet, and then the rice appears to be fully coated in the sauce, but this is what we mainly came for. I mean, this eel is the star of the show. We have to try that.
Jesus. That is looking delightful.
Just so oily and rich and fatty and just melts in your mouth. And then you've got the sauce, which has it's smoky and it has a bit of a sweet caramelized taste to it as well. Just grilled to perfection. I think what's good also is it's not overcooked. It's remains really juicy and moist on the inside. You got to combine that with some of the egg, some of the rice, and scoop into that rice basket. Oh, the rice is incredible.
Shit looking
The
hella
rice is
fire.
so hot and fresh.
Jesus.
Fully evenly coated with that sauce, which again is sweet and sticky, and it's so aromatic, so warming. And it
Feel
really
bad
is
for the
better when you
cameraman.
pair
Gotta
the
stare
eel
at
with
this
the
man
rice
to
with each
eat.
bite,
The
'cause they just
cameraman's his wife.
blend in your mouth in a harmony of textures. It's sweet, but like a really beautifully balanced sweetness, sweet and salty. And this is from a different side of the eel, I think from the tail section.
Brutalities as a sub. You would do this for me? Would you, Emma? I'm imagining me in that seat right now. I'm imagining myself
And I think it's the
doing the oh wow.
Let's try that pickle side pickle. That's really good. Just salty and juicy. And then that kind of totally changes the flavor of your mouth from that sweet, sticky rice and unagi. It's very clear, very aromatic. You smell a little bit of a citrusy aroma to it.
Let's try that liver. Oh, that is so pure, so clean. Has this smokiness with just this hint of citrus, and the liver itself is just so silky that melts on your tongue. Oh, that one is a bit more sweet and
Shit, I got a hella
has a real
crunch.
crunch to it. Maybe some type of a radish. Okay, back to the box. The soup is so good. It has this amazing smokiness, the flavor of the eel, and then I think maybe that citrus is yuzu to just balance it, but that combination of citrus and smoke.
Shit, actually looking fire though. I'm not gonna lie. I would fuck that meal up.
That was delicious. We still have
my
a lot
cock.
more to eat, and we have another eel place, which is the Legendary, which is one of the original places serving this style of grilled eel in Yanagawa.
Okay,
But
bro.
before we go there, we are going to another place. Yanagawa is also famous for alien fish.
What? Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling.
It
chilling,
really is
we
called
chilling,
the
we
Japanese
chilling.
alien fish.
We can get a nice
This
salmon.
place is so cool. It's a whole fresh fish market.
Wait, that first meal was
They have the fresh
$63. That's
catch from
it?
the coast
Just
of
giving out free
Yanagawa.
food.
And then
This guy just gets to eat free every day, basically.
Fish, so we've got to try that. We might have to try some other seafood too. And then they have a little restaurant in the back, so you can order the fish. They slice it up fresh, or they prepare the dish of your choice, and then you eat it in the back. Those are the alien fish, and it looks like they're kind of like two different types. I mean, they almost kind of look like eels. They kind of like wiggle around very worm-like, but they have huge teeth comparable to their body size. And that's something that's famous here on the coast here in Yanagawa. So he recommended that sashimi is the best way to eat alien fish. Okay, so we're in the kitchen now, and he's gonna prepare the
The bro
alien
got
fish
music in.
sashimi. There we go. Sashimi up there. Sashimi, yes.
Wait, should we clean that up so we're not eating blood?
No wonder they call it an alien fish. It has such a unique structure, and then also the meat is really red, and then so he's just delicately deboning them. We got two, this is for the sashimi, and then we're also getting it deep fried, which is a way they
No
recommend it as
sashimi,
well.
no life.
Not a lot
Is
of
this
meat
shirt?
on his fish. It's a little smaller than I expected, but it is quite a unique fish, for sure. Alien fish. Okay.
Decoration.
Decoration, yes.
Yeah.
Little bros are still moving.
That is as fresh as possible. Here we go. My first
Guy's an
time
artist, too.
Japanese alien
Guy's a
fish,
painter.
and this is as fresh as you could possibly get. Just sliced up to perfection, and just that precision in which they slice it for sashimi. Served just completely pure, but with wasabi. Here we go.
I would eat this, I'm not gonna
Such
lie.
a
I would taste
such
it.
a strange and bizarre fish. It's so red and was so
I would eat
bloody,
this for sure.
like red meat almost. I'll taste it first with nothing on it to get the true taste of the alien. Wow, it's definitely fresh. Kind of does have a little bit of a bloody taste to it.
Okay, no, I wouldn't eat
It has
it.
a bit of a crunch to it, a unique texture.
Wait, that's what I was saying. Like, surely we'd clean the
That
fish
is
after that,
definitely
right?
An otherworldly fish. Wow. And as you keep on chewing, it kind of gets like spongier in your mouth. Okay, this one next. This one looked like an eel, but with an alien face. Wow. It's a unique texture. It's so kind of like almost crunchy. And then, I mean, so fresh, so clean tasting. Wow. Really good, but definitely a little bit different and slightly bizarre. Okay, we gotta try it with some of the soy sauce and wasabi. Okay, I'm gonna add some of the wasabi over here to my soy sauce.
Can we get some soy sauce with that wasabi or no?
Okay. With the soy sauce and wasabi, that kind of tames the bloody taste to it. That's what makes it. Oh, that combination. And then
No, I would not eat it. Never mind.
all the wasabi. and then what comes out is the texture, that amazingly fresh texture, and the clean taste of the fish. Wow. Yeah, it is actually excellent. But before moving on to the next dish, you just have to look at this structure. This alien, extraterrestrial.
Should we take a bite of that? Little bro's still dripping blood.
Look at that head and mouth.
Little bro's still dripping
Bone
blood.
structure, the
Should we wash that dude or no?
fins. It's so unique. Okay, let's move on to the fried. Okay, for this, you can see how it's just lightly battered.
Shit looks like a
and
fucking
deep fried.
seahorse.
I'll squeeze on some
No?
lemon.
This shit actually looks like it's like curved. Like the seahorse and fucking SpongeBob.
Oh, wow. Oh, the fried version is
I was
amazing.
eating SpongeBob
That brings
character,
out-
you said.
The oily fattiness. At first I thought they were going to be crispy all the way through, but instead it's more moist and juicy on the inside. Oh, with a nice salty finish and just a very light batter.
Damn.
Okay, definitely, if you are a little squirmish of blood,
Yeah,
or
that looks
fish,
better.
the fried is the way to go. Fried is just like a next level.
Whoa, what? That his head?
All those cheeks are so gooey.
You guy's a psychopath.
Okay. This one is just fried and crispy all the way through, so you can eat the bones and everything. Deep fried alien fish. So tasty.
This is a delicacy? Well, obviously not. Probably cost $5 to fucking buy. Delicacy, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay. I think these are mantis shrimp. Oh, and here comes another plate of sushi. Okay.
美味しいはいどうぞこれネームねお魚の名
Guy
前
got uni.
こっち置いときます
You guys fuck with uni?
And just in
That
time,
shit's
the sushi has
disgusting as
arrived.
well, I'm not
These
gonna
are
lie.
Really tasty. I think they're filled with roe, so it makes it like when you bite down, it's so creamy on the inside. You could snack on those all day long, and because they have the shell on them, I think that makes the flavor more intense, crispy all the way through. And I also couldn't resist a mixed plate of sushi coming from the fresh fish that they have here and coming directly from the waters off of Yanagawa. And again, alien fish is something unique and a delicacy here. They also serve you a piece of alien fish sashimi, which will be a first for me. Oh man, this might
No,
be an
he's lying.
entire alien fish on one bite. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, check it out. They put the red one on the top.
Should we wash
and then
that
they
or
put the
no?
white ones on the sides. Is that right? Oh, that's a lot of alien fish in one bite. Gonna go for a dip.
Oh, is there rice on the bottom? Okay, that might save it. There's rice on the bottom, right?
The freshness, the wasabi, the crunch of the alien fish.
Crunch. Boy's
Vinegar and the
raw.
rice. All of that in your mouth at once. That's a harmony.
Yeah, that looks good. Now this one I would eat for sure. Whatever the fuck that was, yellowtail. What is that?
As fresh as possible.
Whatever the fuck that was, shit
Ultimate
would look at
freshness.
fire.
This place is so cool. And I love when they have all the fresh seafood. And they have things.
Wait, what was little bro playing?
This
I'm
place is so
curious.
cool.
Bro's playing Roblox on the left. You guys see that? Little bro's playing Roblox on his phone.
And I love when they have all the fresh seafood. And they have things in the tank. They slice it up for you, and you just sit right here in the back. Family run, great place. And the place to come to try the unique alien fish when you're in Japan.
For sure he didn't eat any of that. He ate those 2 bites and
To come
he
to try
didn't eat the rest of
unique
that.
Alien fish when you're in Japan. Oh, that miso soup is wonderful.
Bro's eating grass.
Gotta try these little shells too. Like a box shell.
How do you even? So this is another alien-looking green shell. Pop them open, and you can eat. You can eat that inside of the shell. Kind of tastes like a gooey clam, and then you can eat kind of that foot as well. Oh, which is crunchy.
Wait,
and
bro,
crispy.
can we just get a ribeye
Oh,
steak?
it's tasty, very small, and just a little tasty bite. I love the flavor of the shiso leaves.
Get the grass.
Slightly
Get
peppery,
grass.
slightly minty, and so refreshing.
Okay, that I would eat. Cause the uni, like, I would try it. Cause there's a lot of rice as well.
That sea urchin.
Or sea
Like
urchin,
sweet
whatever the
cream.
fuck. Same shit. It is the same shit, right? Yeah, probably.
Yoake Jaya,
Hey.
the owner here, is so
Yay.
friendly. Yoake Jaya, come here to eat alien fish. Arigatou gozaimasu.
どういたしまして
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bet. How much was it? $69? There's free food everywhere in the world. Cringe. Little bro got the long jumping
Oh, that
technique.
was so cool. We're doing a little bit more walking around. And he, for the bridge, the captain, he jumped over the bridge. He let the boat pass underneath, and then he jumped over, and then he jumped back onto the boat. That was acrobatic. Not quite sure why we decided to have ice cream when it's starting to snow again a little bit. But we have like 30 minutes between our next.
What a weird setup this is. This looks so weird. Like, this is like the road and like the sidewalk. This is like straight out of some anime, like actually.
But we have like 30 minutes between our next meal, and there's a lot of ice cream shops here too. Well, that's pretty good and very milky. And I mean, I have heard lots of people say that they love eating ice cream even when it's cold. Not so sure about myself.
Wait, this legit reminds me of a fucking ice cream cone from McDonald's. And I don't know why vanilla ice cream from McDonald's is the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. How is that possible? I've had like some crazy ice cream in my life. McDonald's ice cream cone is the best ice cream I've ever had in my life somehow.
Colder, but yeah, it does taste pretty good. Welcome to the final location. This is gonna be a big eel meal, and this place is called Ganso Motoyoshiya. And this is just a beautiful restaurant location. You can immediately feel just how peaceful, how just beautiful it is with the leaves, with the natural wood, with the gardens
The
surrounding.
hell?
So let's go
Place
inside
looking
and
fire.
let's eat another eel here in Yanagawa.
That place is looking straight fire. Like if I had my Patek on there? Okay. This is actually stupid as fuck.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, okay.
Like the brown blends in though. Oh my
This
god.
restaurant is absolutely spectacularly beautiful. So on the actual menu, it says the restaurant dates back to 1681, and it really originated this style of unagi.
Shit looking
preparation,
hella
which is the
fire.
Unagi no seromushi, where it's steamed first in
What is that,
bamboo
like
baskets, steamed, and
teriyaki
then
fish or
grilled,
something? That shit
and
looking
then with
fire.
the sauce
Oh
and the
my
preparation.
god.
And hopefully gonna be able to
That
see
shit's
that
about
in
to
the
be
kitchen,
stupid.
But for now, just to enjoy this restaurant is spectacularly beautiful. The tatami.
Wait, this
panels
restaurant
and
looks
doors,
insane,
the
too.
Japanese garden outside. It's a spectacularly beautiful restaurant.
Shit look like I'm training for some samurai shit, like Ashley.
So it actually says that it's steamed unagi no seromushi, prepared by steaming in a sero, which is a wooden box, and then the fillets of eel are charcoal broiled. Okay, and then on the menu here they have a variety of different eel boxes that you can order, but I went with the ultimate meal that you can get here, which is the combination, the 8,200 yen combination, which includes vinegared eels as well.
8,200? How much is that?
the
$60?
seromushi eels, as well as a variety of
Or something?
soups, and it's going to be spectacular.
Just giving out free food, Jesus.
So it's a true honor to be in the grill room where they are making the eels with the eel master, and it's grilling over a bed of charcoal. And just grills it so methodically, so precisely, keeping accurate account for every piece of eel, and kind of like flipping them over and then also taking out, deboning them at the same time. I mean, it's a true art. Once the eels are grilled to a certain point is when he flips them over and then he dunks them into the big pan of sauce, which is their secret blend of sauce mixture. That gets a
secret
full dunk,
blend.
and then he kind of like shakes off the excess and it goes back onto the grill so that sauce caramelizes onto the eel, and you can really start to hear the fire hiss at that point. Then he flips them over a few more times. From what I see, they dunk it again, then back onto the grill. That slow process, letting that sauce just cake onto the eels and caramelize on. And then at the precise moment, they get one final redip and into the pan. They're done. They're ready to be combined with the rice and steamed in the box.
Looking fire.
But what a dedication, what a focus. Once the eels are finished, you come over to the rice station, and the rice is delicious. And the rice is mixed with that same eel sauce, fully coated in that sauce. And it's placed into the wooden box. It's steamed. I mean, the rice is already cooked, but then it's steamed again to combine with that sauce and to mingle it fully together. Then the eel goes on top of the rice with the egg, and the whole box with the grilled eel and the steamed rice is steamed
looking
again,
fire.
so that it steams together and all of the aromas infuse with each other. And that's how
What?
it's served to you. That's the special seromushi. That's the method.
They steam
The
that
origin
shit too?
from here in Yanagawa. You have no idea how
Holy
bad I want to lick
fuck.
that cutting board. Oh man, the flavors built up on that cutting board must be insane. Wow. And that finishing preparation was just absolutely spectacular. The Japanese have figured out a way to make things so beautiful, so precise, and just, I mean, that matters. That truly matters. The decoration, the presentation.
Holy
And so
fuck,
they
bruv.
get steamed really fast together.
Guys
and
thought it was
into
art class.
The more presentable lacquer box. I've never been so excited to eat eel in my life. Let's go back to the table. Oh wow, back from the kitchen. This smells unbelievable. Oh man, this presentation, so beautiful and so incredibly aromatic. Wow. This is something truly special, and to be able to see that entire process of how it's made, the mastery,
Shit is
the
fire.
art, the precision, and that final steaming to just bring the flavors together. And I got the full combination set with 3 different types of eel, but you have to start with that hot and fresh steamed eel. So you have to begin with that eel right off the grill. And again, just the way that it is sticky, glistening, just, oh look, when you lift up your chopsticks, it has some elasticity to that secret sauce. First, we definitely just have to try the eel with nothing else. Oh man, look how oily and just soft and tender it is. A restaurant that dates back 300 to 400 years of history.
What? Got samurais in this hoe.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is just melt in your mouth. The complexity of it, the perfect grill, the gooey tenderness, that smokiness, and the sauce is like, it's not over anything. It's just a perfect harmony that blends into the eel and just absorbed into that eel and the rice and that is something like truly balanced.
Shit
truly
looking
perfected.
stupid fire.
Okay, combination with the rice and with a little bit of that egg, maybe. But I gotta scoop into my box for that rice. Oh, the rice, look at that steam, still so hot underneath there. And again, it was steamed. It was mixed with that same eel sauce and then steamed again with the eel.
Bro, I'm kind of hungry, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
With that rice, that makes all the difference. That combination, because you have a gooey, like melt in your mouth.
Everything
eel.
is nice for
Plus
this
the
guy?
rice
Question
is
mark.
sticky.
Come on, man.
And again,
Nothing is
absorbed
fucking
with that
nice.
same sauce,
Bet.
but with a different texture
and a different feel in your mouth. That together, all mingled inside of your mouth with your taste buds, is just happiness. Wow.
Bit.
Extraordinary. I have to have another bite immediately before moving on to anything else. I think something that truly stands out is that the sauce is just perfectly balanced to the point. Oh yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait, you have to come take a look.
Oh, chill.
There's a piece of eel which he buried in the bottom of mine. That was like a secret piece of eel. It's buried in the rice.
What?
And that's what they
I
said
got
for
hella
combination
excited.
special when you get
It's the same
secret
fucking
piece of
eel on
at the
top,
bottom
bro.
there, which is even steamed more within the rice. Oh man, I was just scooping down. I totally forgot about that. That might be the best piece. It's just
guy's
buried,
a fucking
so it
troll.
even retains more of that steam and juice and just infused into the rice. Their sauce, like, it's almost like a subconscious sauce. Like, you really don't know where the sweetness ends and the saltiness starts. It's just like flowing together, and yet neither of them is overpowering. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly salty. It's just like this sticky glaze that makes your mouth happy. Okay, another specialty.
No, he knows what he's doing, bro.
And yet neither of them is overpowering. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly salty. It's just like this sticky glaze that makes your mouth happy. Okay, another specialty they have here is the vinegared eel. So I think the eel is just grilled, and then it's combined with this vinegar on the bottom, a vinegar sauce with egg as well. The eel is gooey.
Bro thought he had a husband for a
The
second.
vinegar, which is not too acidic, but just a good like punch of sourness, along with that richness of the eel.
That is just
That is
stupid.
delicious. Okay, and then the final eel, the third type of eel, is with dashi, a dashi stock. And then there's some radish on the top. Oh, some wasabi too. Nice. Okay, let's try this. And then you do want to go in there and get some more of that dashi. Again, I think it's just grilled, and then combined with that dashi, you've got the refreshing factor of that Japanese radish. There's like another totally different flavor. Time for a pickle to change the mouth again, all the texture and flavor.
Nice little
Crunch.
radish.
That's sweet and salty. And then we have the soup.
He's richer than you. That's
Okay.
a crazy thing.
The
Mark
soup?
Wiens, of
Yes,
course.
this is
He's got the
eel
goat.
liver soup.
He deserves it
You
too.
can see that's the piece of liver there, a broth. You smell just some light herbs and spices in there, but this is, oh, there's the whole eel.
You done it in 4 months.
Oh. The liver is so incredibly silky that just crumbles on your tongue. And the broth is just so pure. It's a little bit smoky, maybe made with some of the bones as well. It has this smokiness, and then just a light, like herbal finish to bring it all together. That liver is extraordinary. What a bite! Back on over to the eel box.
Bro, can we back up?
That sticky rice is sensational. I mean, of course the eel is the highlight, but even that rice, it is just sensational. Like ultimate comfort food.
$169? People are just like free dining in Japan. They forgot to like charge people for food there. Should we move there? Damn, this sun is hella bright, bro. They're forgetting to like charge people in Japan. Alright, we'll do one more video and then we will be on our way to the gym. But what video shall we watch? Let's do the last Japanese video that he has.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm on the island of Kyushu, which is in southern Japan. And today we are
Wagyu? Should we do the Wagyu? Yeah, I didn't even watch it, I'm not gonna lie.
beautiful in the mountains here with snow fresh, clean air. So excited for today. It's gonna be one of
Pre-watch?
the greatest.
No, we watched this on stream. But like, I just skipped to like over here, and then we started watching from here. And we only watched like 5 minutes.
Beef
maybe.
days, probably ever.
Pre-watch? Nope.
So we all know about Japanese.
Unlucky, bro. Not even
We've all
real
heard
fucking
Kobe beef,
followers.
which is like
You
a
guys weren't even
buzzword.
there when we
It's
watched
one
it.
of the
Unlucky.
international standards for known as
Only
some
the
of
real
most
ones were there, maybe.
expensive and some of the greatest, best tasting, well marbled beef.
Yeah,
in
we
the
watched like 2
entire
minutes.
world.
Yeah.
But
We
did
didn't
you
watch this
actually
part
know
at the
that
beginning.
in Japan, Miyazaki Wagyu beef is known to be the best, the highest quality, the most premium beef in all of Japan. There's something which is literally called the Olympics of Wagyu, which is a competition of Japanese beef held every 5 years. And for the past 15 years, for the past 3 competitions, Miyazaki beef has won the competition.
That's what the
They've
Japanese
received
Wagyu
the
looks like?
top award. So
This boy got a
beef
bowl cut.
has
They even got bowl cuts and fucking on the cows in
won the
Japan.
competition. They've received the top award.
The hell?
So they are truly the champions of Japanese beef. So we're here on the ranch. We met up with
didn't know
the
cows got
owner, his third
hairstyles, bro.
generation. Many of the farms are still
fuck?
family run and operated and cared for. The main questions I had for the owner here is what sets these Miyazaki cattle apart? What makes them different as the best?
Who
Wagyu
lined up
you
that
can get in
cow?
all of Japan?
Jesus.
And he was really quick
Fire.
to answer. He said it's all about the environment here. The air is clean and fresh. It's such a natural setting and environment. And the water quality here is some of the best. And that's really what makes a huge difference. The cows are fed a combination of grass, hay, corn, wheat, probably some herbs. They live such a stress-free life and in such a clean environment. Even the stables here, they're so clean. And then one more thing that the owner mentioned is that they are brushed frequently to increase the blood flow.
You're okay. You're okay.
Bro got a little poopy in his fucking nose.
They just look happy, clean, satisfied. You smell really good. These are 1-year-old. Typically for consumption, they are used at about the 2.5 to 3 year period. And then one last stop at the stables to see the newborns, the babies. That one is just a week old. Oh, so beautiful.
What?
Oh, the cold is reaching to my bones. It's so cold. But that
Taps
was
it too much.
an incredible, fantastic tour and some insights into the key is the environment, the water, and I think it's just the care they give to each and every cow. Really an interesting place. It's going to be even more meaningful when we later on eat A5 Miyazaki Wagyu beef, which is coming up right now. We're gonna head to the city and then we'll be eating a teppanyaki. It's gonna be the highlight of this entire day.
Bro got
And then
gloves
our
on,
way out, the owner
driving.
gave us some of their award-winning. This is beef ham.
That shit
from
looks
the
hella
Miyazaki
fire.
cattle. It's still frozen right now, and so am I. But we will definitely try this out as soon as we all thaw out. Can't wait to taste it. That's gonna be delicious. Wow, it's cold.
Little bro's pretending to be cold on camera. Surely we have a heater in that car, no? Young men
We
that said
drove
16
down to
months.
Miyazaki town. Talk about different weather conditions here, and we're on the coast compared to the mountains where it's snowing. It's sunny. It's almost a tropical.
That kid is
feel.
always on his iPad?
Here.
Bro,
Really
what did you do when you were a fucking kid? Obviously just like stick to playing video games the whole time possible, bro. Sitting there on your DS2, whatever. That's what I did. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit if I was a little kid. The hell?
have to try. I've thought out. Miyazaki Beef Ham has also thought out. We have to try this out before we go to lunch. This is superb quality. Oh man, look at that. Look at that color.
Jesus
Look at that marbling.
Christ, that shit is looking
Look
fire.
at that fat. Oh, that aroma.
Jesus.
Oh, paper thin slices.
Holy fuck, that shit's about to start dripping in grease.
Melt on your tongue. Here
That
we
shit
go.
looks
First
fire.
taste. Oh, that's
Bro went crazy when he ate it.
And then it has this
Taps it
smoky,
at 2 months. Cuba, this is some months. Youngman, this is
ham-cured
16.
saltiness.
TXE,
Oh.
they said 9 months. Asker, they said Prime.
All the fat, the flavor keeps on coming. Oh, that's stunning. That is so tasty.
Wait, that shit looks
Straight up
stupid
like
fire, though. I'm not
Miyazaki
gonna lie.
Wagyu Spanish jamon. Oh, what an appetizer.
How much is that, bro?
Okay.
How much you guys think that
We have
is? I would
much more
assume
beef
like more
in our
than
very near
$60.
future.
It'd be like
Let's go eat
$60 at least. So just free food is what I'm saying.
And we have just arrived to one of the most iconic, legendary restaurants that specializes in Miyazaki beef. I believe it's called Miyakichu. It's very iconic, known for serving, again, the best quality Miyazaki A5
Sheesh.
Wagyu beef. And
They got
serve
the
teppanyaki,
certificates and shit.
which is one of the best ways to eat your steak and to really taste the full potential of the beef and also see the whole cooking process as you're eating. So this is what it all comes down to. I'm very excited.
Yes, I've had A5 Wagyu before.
We have a reservation.
Like
We've already
shipped.
pre-reserved
Got it
our
shipped to me.
beef as well. They're ready
With
to
the
start the
certificate
show.
and everything.
Here it is, the
It's pretty. It
premium
is,
A5 Miyazaki Wagyu.
like you can't eat it by itself. You have to eat it with something. If you have like a whole A5 steak, you need to eat it with something like rice, a lot of shit, because you can't eat it by its own.
different types.
It's like way too rich. I almost feel like
that we're gonna try. Believe
I'm not after 2 small pieces of A5 Wagyu. I feel like legit. There's like grease pouring out of every part of my body. I feel like full but not full. Like full off
one is
like
the
richness.
sirloin and the
It's like-
tenderloin could be opposite, but look at that marbling. That marbling is absolutely beautiful. They said it has the marbling of a snowflake. So much marbling, so evenly distributed. That is
I can't explain it.
beautiful.
That
Again,
you have to eat it with something.
wow. It's not big.
If you have a
but
whole one.
It's gonna be so rich.
But it's not
gonna
made to
be
have a
just
whole one. It's
all
made
you
to
need,
have like a
and it's
small
the
piece. That's
perfect
it.
way
Just to try it
taste
one
the
time.
Miyazaki beef. Okay, so for our steak, he puts it on the hot grill, just like sears the edges, and then he lets it rest, and then he's gonna put it back on. He said the best way to get it is medium rare, so that's what we got, medium rare. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is bib up. Seems like the appropriate thing to do that everyone
Yeah,
is
it's
doing.
too
and actually,
fatty,
before we get started
like
on the beef,
way
he
too
is starting
fatty.
us off with some beetroot soup, and then I think he's gonna
Like, to an
cook
extreme
some of the
amount.
vegetables. There we go.
It doesn't.
All
Maybe
seared
it
up.
doesn't look that like. It looks pretty fatty on the camera, but like, bro, like when you eat it, bro, your body will just be like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
And ready for this beef meal, but let's try that beetroot soup. Oh, that looks really delicate. Almost looks like strawberry. Let's try this beetroot soup. Oh, it's really light and thin. Oh, tastes kind of buttery and just really light and thin and clear. Delicious. Delicious way to begin. Oh, nice. Whoa, Micah got the hamburger. That looks incredible too. So juicy.
We
and
saw
plump.
this, yeah, for like 3
Next up,
minutes.
I'm gonna try. Actually, Micah ordered the burger. This is a Miyazaki burger, one of the fanciest burgers I think you could possibly. And
This has to be
second with
the
hot dog, too. This is
highest-
definitely the fanciest hot dog I think I've ever seen in my life. And he cooked the egg.
The
and an
fanciest
onion.
eating kid.
But this is a Miyazaki burger.
This guy's getting Wagyu burgers, bro.
Oh.
This guy's like 3 years old.
Better than a Miyazaki burger with brown gravy. Oh, it's so crumbly, so juicy. Oh, and that rich brown gravy is so beefy. That is a burger of champions. Thank you, Micah, for the bite. That is delicious. Okay, let's try that tenderloin real fast. So it gets flambéed with a little bit of brandy.
Little bro thought it was the Hunger Games. What's going on?
Aroma. Oh, that smells so good. This is the sirloin, I believe.
That shit
Look
is
at that
stupid
marble.
tender.
It's just melting and just unbelievable. Oh, you can just see it looks like butter that's seared.
Oh,
on
I
both
could already
sides.
tell. I have
It's
flashbacks. I've ate A5 Wagyu like a few times
Just
actually,
sears
more
it
than
on the
5
sides.
times.
And they serve it on a piece of bread to absorb
Yeah, okay,
the
there you
juices,
go.
so
You
don't
you
waste
do
any
need
of the
bread.
fat or
You
the
do need
juices.
bread with it
And then
or
we serve it with
something like
salt,
that.
With wasabi, I think with yuzu and some garlic chips on the side, but the first bite has to be pure. This is what it all comes down to. This is what today is all about.
You need some form of carb with it. No, you don't, child. You're too poor to afford an A5 ever in your life, bro. Stop fucking talking. You don't know how it fucking feels to eat it. You fucking dumbass.
It, like it meets your taste buds on your tongue and just starts to melt.
You will never
Fat
be able
coming
to
out.
afford it in your life.
The even
Stop talking like you
distribution
do.
of that snowflake of fat. The sear, just to bring out that flavor. Oh, happy birthday, do you? That's happy birthday in your mouth right there. Okay, I'm gonna do sea salt next. Just with a little, he did kind of season with a little bit of salt, but it's barely salty. But just with a little bit of that sea salt. It's just so easy to eat. Like, you're not even thinking about it. And you're just like chewing and biting through it. It's so tender and juicy. It's so flavorful. This one is the tenderloin. You can see it's thinner, but maybe it's not quite as marbled and fatty as the sirloin, but still looks as juicy. I gotta taste this straight first too. I think I like that even better. That has a totally different texture. It's not as, doesn't taste as fatty, but you taste the red meat more in it, and more of that bloody, juicy, beefy taste to it. They're both insanely good. I think I like that one better, just right off the bat. Yeah. Oh man, that's good. That one just blew me away. That bite was insane. A little bit of wasabi and a little bit of salt. Oh, the tenderloin. Wow. With that wasabi, because it's freshly grated, it has a sweet taste to it. It's not overly pungent. That piece is unbelievable. Look at that squeeze. It just bulges. Oh, we still have more beef coming. I'm gonna try this with a little bit of salt. And then a little bit of that yuzu, I believe. Oh, it's just starting to liquefy.
Yeah, if you eat Wagyu, you gotta eat it with like shit like that. Just put like shit on it. Just put random ass shit on it.
This one is definitely the fattier.
I feel like Wagyu with like egg yolk would be crazy.
Oilier of the two.
Even though egg yolk is straight fat, but it's just like hella
Some
good.
of the world's best beef. With that yuzu, it's nice too. It brings out the citrus notes. I believe
No, I've seen that
it
before.
has a little bit of a green pepper flavor as
Yeah,
well.
it's just like egg yolk, like,
And then balanced with
or
that
it's like,
citrus
what do you
yuzu.
call it? Fuck.
And then you can
What do you call it when it's cooked to a safe temperature? It's called something.
Just extra crispy garlic. Oh yeah, that's really good.
No.
Okay, he's gonna get
Yeah,
started on
cured
the
egg yolk.
brown enoki mushroom.
Something like that. Cured egg yolk. Where it's still runny, but it's like safe to eat, whatever. Something like that. And then you dip the meat in. That shit is crazy.
Moving on to the vegetables, these are some of the brown
Pasteurized.
mushrooms
Is it
which are sauteed in
pasteurized?
butter.
Yeah, it's not cured. Because cured is just means like salted or something. And like
Oh, that it just
dried
immediately bursts
almost.
with this earthy taste.
I think it's pasteurized.
Oh, and that real crunch of those needle mushrooms. Mushrooms are delicious. This is
Pasteurized
the-
egg yolk.
the Japanese purple radish.
Perhaps.
That is so juicy. Over to the spinach sauteed in butter. That's really good. And these mushrooms are just incredible. Back to that tenderloin, which I think is my favorite part, but I want to try it dipped in this vinegar soy sauce.
Yeah, that would be good. You need like some like sweetness, some like acid for that type of beef.
pretty
That
good.
is good.
That vinegar acidity, plus just a little bit of saltiness from the soy sauce is not overpowering, but that adds to the contrast of the fattiness of the beef to like just break down the fatty oils in your mouth.
That is a piece of
You
beef
can
I'll
eat
never
raw
forget.
eggs in Japan. It
Just the
ain't
entire
the U.S. with
experience, you know,
shitty
seeing,
standards. Yeah, you
Miyazaki
can't eat
cows
raw eggs
in
in
the
the
mountains
U.S.
when it's snowing this
Or else
morning,
you'll die.
and then coming back here to eat the beef.
What?
Beef
There's
on
literally
the next level.
bodybuilders that drink like 24 raw
At the
eggs a
source.
day, bro,
And you
for
know, at the
their
source
whole
is
life and haven't experienced
Best
anything.
possible option. Oh, it's just glistening, so oily and reflective. I
What
really
does
like
it have
that
anything to do with
wasabi, too.
America, bro? Just randomly made it about America.
Okay, and on that bite, he's starting on the fried rice. How do I? He's just so fast and he just flies and he just does everything so delicately. And I mean, teppanyaki is a little bit of a show because you get to see all the cooking in front of you as you're eating it. But we haven't even finished that beef, but he's starting on the fried rice now, and it's going to be a special type of fried rice.
People also
with
smoke 2
chives,
packs a day and
Japanese
nothing
chives,
happens? Wait.
Which are in a paste, so it's like
You
a
seriously
fried
just
rice. We're gonna
compared
watch him as he makes the fried
smoking
rice right now.
cigarettes
Oh man, he's just fast and
to
furious.
eating a
It is
raw
lot of
egg.
fun. Teppanyaki is always an adventure, and it's always
If a raw egg,
food.
the reason why he made that comment is because if a raw egg was bad, you would have direct effects to it. If you had salmonella, you would instantly feel it, bro. You would fucking be dying for 2 weeks.
That pink radish.
How can you
pickled
not
radish
put that
gives you,
together, bro?
An acidity
You
and
have to
flavor.
be stupid.
And then the eggs are mashed up in there as well. That fried rice is really good. Really light and fluffy. And just all the flavor, again, just coating every single individual grain of rice. He's making the toast now, that white bread that has absorbed all of the beef juice. Oh, and a little bit of butter's going on. Some extra butter. Oh, toast goes right into the butter. Oh, he squashes it. Yeah, that squeeze technique. Oh, you can
Little
see
bro
that
is
sizzle.
genuinely
You can see the
stupid,
oil,
but
some
we need
juice
people
is
like
getting
that
into it. Oh,
in the
it's-
world.
What a move.
We need normal people
But then they sprinkle on some sugar.
who work all the
Miyazaki
jobs and shit.
beef
Stupid
oil
people, so there can be
dessert into
smart
your
people.
toast. Then you can choose from either cinnamon, from matcha powder, or cocoa. That is the most luxury French toast, cinnamon toast.
Need
you
people
will
to
ever
flip the
have
burgers?
with
No cap,
Miyazaki
no
beef
cap.
Fat just absorbed, saturated into the toast, and then crispied with butter. Oh man, okay, dessert time. So here's just
This guy's
plain
name is
toast
Mark
for
Wiens.
dessert. This is just flattened with I think that's the golden butter side, and that is the beef fat side. This is the greatest toast, and he just cooks it so perfectly. So
I got that
browns
Wagyu
it
toast.
so evenly, so perfectly.
Bro, chill, it's just bread.
Lightly salted. That might be the greatest single piece of toast ever. And I like how they flatten it to condense it so it's not so puffy and airy. That is so good. So buttery and beefy. Oh. That next
Appreciate the
level
23
toast.
months, MLG.
Cinnamon sugar and Miyazaki beef fat.
That shit looks fire. No Zappa.
That is so good. It's so crispy and buttery. The flavor of the cinnamon, not too sweet. He just put like a very light sprinkle of sugar on it, so it's just barely sweet. The crispiness, the butter, the Miyazaki beef fat, it's all absorbed, it's all saturated, it's so crispy. I think that's the best ever possible cinnamon toast on earth. Last bite.
Last bite, bro. Had 4 bites left.
I got a little cinnamon up my nose. But what a meal. What a day. I love visiting the farm. And this
That shit was
teppanyaki
looking
experience
fire.
to end it. It's a beef memory I will never forget in Miyazaki.
A meat memory he'll never forget. That played a lot of games in
Okay,
his
we
mouth
finished with
and
that
made his mouth
teppanyaki
very
meal,
excited.
And our total bill came to 21,800 yen. And
What?
again,
It was
we
giving
had
away
the
free
hamburger,
food?
Greatest hamburger, which was 1,200. I think that's a good amount, and also just to get that taste. That being said, what I would like to say about the price is that, I mean, that's affordable. That's so much value for your money. I mean, if you have that same steak, I believe in Tokyo, it would be double or triple the cost, maybe more. And if you have that outside somewhere around the world, you'll find Miyazaki beef that comes from Miyazaki, but it would be 4 times, 5 times, who knows how many times more expensive. So coming to
He said, damn, Mark is also humble. Little bro said affordable.
value for your money, and that really is not a bad deal at all. An unforgettable beef experience.
Nah, that is pretty affordable, though. If you're
So
just
that
like,
completes
for an A5 Wagyu experience, that's pretty affordable.
this Miyazaki beef tour. I'll have all the information in the description box below. And I want to say a big thank you to Kyushu Tourism Visit.
Alright, Big Daddy is done. Big Daddy's going to the fucking gym. Big Daddy's gonna hit a good workout. I'm not hosting anyone. Thanks for watching. I'm just getting on stream. Thanks for all the subs, donates, bits. Thanks for being here. It means a lot. Tomorrow I'll be on, not during the day. Well, maybe, I don't know when I'm going to be on. Probably later at night. And then I'll play Valorant tomorrow. Because there's no watch parties and shit. But we shall see. I'll let you guys know in the Discord when I go live tomorrow. But thanks for everything. Thanks for the subs, donates, bits, all that shit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Have a good night, everybody. Or